Welcome back to BP1 Sports. We listen to the starters for Ezekiel Knights.
Junior, Kid Morris. Number 34, he's a junior, Josiah Gilbert.
As Ezekiel taking on Wiregrass Kings here in this
All right, now
first round of the ACS playoff semifinal. Listen in on the Wiregrass Kings.
Number 11, a senior, Andrew Miller. Number 13, the sophomore, J.D. South. Number 23, a senior, Tanner White. Number 35, he's a junior, Aiden Spann.
There you have your starters for both teams as we're about to get underway here in Birmingham, Alabama at Sanford Gym. As they're playing a couple of songs to upset the feed, but that's okay. You guys tuning in, go ahead and give a shout out to the team you cheer for. Let us know where you're watching from, a player you might be cheering for as we are about to get underway here. Got Benjamin Baumgartner calling it play-by-play.
Yeah, this contest between the Knights and the Kings. We saw it a couple of weeks ago where Wiregrass came to visit True Divine, the home of the Knights. Wiregrass came out the better of that. The Knights just started out a little too slow, I think, in that game. We saw against the East Central Patriots a couple of nights ago for the Knights. They came out early and just tried to outshoot the Wiregrass Kings from range, which is just not something that they're going to be able to do. I think if they're going to come out here to try and win this game, they're going to have to do it inside. Use those big men, use big Peyton Patchell, Miles Richardson. The Knights, though, get underway from three-point range. Dawson Gray knocking down the first three for either side tonight, putting up 3 on the board for Ezekiel. Kings, we'll see how they respond to that 3 from Dawson Gray. Good work inside. Now going to kick this one back out to the arch, but out of play. Going to be Knights ball. Knights going to have to start out quickly here if they want to try and have a chance in this game. They have a tendency to start slow sometimes. The other night against the Patriots, it seemed to work for them as Jed Morris looks for 3. That one just off the mark. Rebound collected by the Patriots. Well, it looks like the Knights will be shooting from outside here early. We'll see how it plays out for them. That shot goes up too short. Still kept in play by the Patriots. That one tipped, but still in the hands of, of the Kings, rather. That one goes up for 3, comes up short. Peyton Patchell eventually comes down with the rebound. Now kicks it over to Gilbert. Chance to come forward for him. Thought about it, going to find Richardson stepping inside. And they call it an offensive foul against the big Miles Richardson. I don't know about that at all. Those feet definitely look to be moving. But they are going to call it an offensive foul. I mean, I don't. That right foot definitely moved a lot, stepping into the path of Richardson. That should be an offensive, or that should be a defensive foul. As the Patriots try and work it around inside. That shot goes up for 2, no good, out of play. Going to be Knights ball. Gilbert going to come forward for Ezekiel.
Ezekiel playing pretty well during the year against Wiregrass, just having maybe one quarter that got away from them.
Yeah, they seem to have that. They'll have that just kind of dry spell. Cannot have that. Great pass inside, but
that's what they're looking for, yeah.
Going to know he needs that one. Great job by Gilbert. Good pass, good vision to find that one inside. Knights going to need a few more looks like that, but they're going to have to make them as the Kings try and work underneath, trailing by 3. Trying to find a way through this Knights defense. Going to kick it to the top of the arc, looking for 3, and we have a tie ball game. Ball worked around well. Knights got a little bit lazy at the top of the arc and gave up the open 3. Not going to want to do that too much here against the Kings. Morris going to get it back to Gilbert. Looking for it from a long way away, just off the mark. Peyton Patchell does a good job to recollect. Underneath to Richardson. Gets 2 for Ezekiel.
One of the Wiregrass looked like his ankle.
I think that span, I think, is who the call out was for.
It may have come down weird after one of those rebounds.
He might have been behind the play with Richardson. I couldn't really see what happened in the process. Knights lead by 5. Wiregrass, though, actually had a starter injured in a JV game whenever the Knights ended up playing. And now might be down 2 starters. We'll see. Hopefully that injury is not too bad. Knights not injury-free, though. Bradley Bumgardner, a starter for Ezekiel, went down with a hamstring injury against East Central a couple of nights ago. We'll see how East Central adjusts. That shot goes up for 3, comes up short. Knights able to pick up the rebound. Now with Gilbert. Stepping forward for Ezekiel. Good pass inside to Patchell. Finds Richardson. Going to step underneath. Try to find 2. He also had a wide open Jed Morris calling for it, but Knights going to take a trip to the stripe. That's the first foul against Wiregrass.
That's really a strategy, getting underneath to, especially Miles and Patchell underneath.
Yeah, that's one thing I just don't think they used enough of in that first quarter against the Patriots last time out.
Relax, Miles. Nice and easy. Relax.
I know I keep on calling them the Patriots. Of course, we had the Patriots play the Knights earlier in the girls' game. The second one up good for Richardson as the Knights lead by 3.
We just finished up with the girls varsity game where the Patriots defeated Ezekiel Knights in the playoffs. So Patriots will move on. Congrats to them.
Yeah, we'll be playing in the final. Definitely, for me, the #1 team. That one in and out. Rebound knocked around. Going to be picked up by Richardson. No foul called. Trying to break forward quickly, but lost. Had it poked away from behind. Kings trying to find an answer. Trailing by 3. Obviously very much in this one with how much scoring firepower that they have. Looking at it from range, that one just off the mark. Rebound collected by Peyton Patchell. That's one place I think the Knights should have an advantage. They absolutely should be out rebounding the Patriots in this game. They've got a lot of physicality underneath the basket. Great. Now going to get it to Gilbert. Has a little bit of a lane to drive. Going to kick it to Morris.
More good move.
Steps aside once again. Just off the mark. Good rebound, though. Peyton Patchell just lost the handle on it and a little bit of traffic. Opportunity for the Patriots to come forward. Shot goes up. It's going to be good. And going to get a chance at the stripe. I thought he might have had a travel in there, but nothing given. Going to take a trip to the stripe. Now second foul called against the Knights. 1 foul called against the Kings. Bucksbaum going to be stepping on for Jed Morris. Bucksbaum, a very hard worker when on the court. Jed Morris definitely had that threat from range, and it's a little bit lazy collecting that rebound. Gives an opportunity for the Kings. They do lead by 1, but don't want to get lazy on the boards. Kings working the ball around well. Shot not going to count. As they say, a travel was called.
Good crowd here on hand for both teams. Got the crowd below us. You can see the behind the players. There are no bleachers, or they're pushed in. So
this one fired inside. Peyton Patchell trying to find some space. Lost the handle on it, though. Opportunity to come forward for the Kings once again. Knights going to not want this dry spell. If you're going to beat the Kings, you've got to be consistently scoring because they're going to be doing the exact same. Trying to set a screen, free up a little bit of space. Good work by Mark Bucksbaum. That one for 3. Comes up off the mark. Rebound collected by Peyton Patchell, and he gets fouled in the process. Going to be an over-the-back foul called.
Still good job by the Ezekiel underneath on defense.
Yeah, and
got some players like Mark Bucksbaum causes a lot of havoc.
I think for the Knights, they, like we said earlier, they should not just be trying to shoot the 3 ball. They should be using a lot of that physicality inside, but also they should be having a lot of looks at second chance points. They've got the physicality underneath. We'll see how they battle inside. That one from Richardson is good. I think the Kings trying to draw that offensive foul. Didn't quite work that time. And a chance now for the Kings to get 4. Looking for 2. The underhanded awkward shot ends up going.
Yeah, nice job somehow making that go in.
Yeah, it's not an easy one to make, but the Kings, they're able to find those a lot. Great pass inside. Richardson tried to find 2. Couldn't quite get it to go.
Those are going to miss down the line.
Yeah, like you're saying, Knights definitely going to need those. Trying to step underneath. Good step inside, and Wiregrass take their first lead of the night. Drawing the Knights out a little bit more so, but not end up shooting the 3 ball. That frees up a little bit of space inside. Now with Gilbert, thought about it. Now going to step underneath, looking to drive. Kicks it back to Patchell. Gets it over to Bucksbaum, trying to find the space down to the baseline. The mid-range jumper just comes up off the mark and picked up by the Kings. I think the Kings have adjusted their strategy a little bit, trying to play a little bit more inside. Now going to look at it from 3-point range and drained as they get their first 3 of the night.
Yeah, when you start giving them some time outside, they're gonna make you pay for it.
We'll see how the Knights respond. Now down by 4 with Gilbert. Gets it over to the corner. Bucksbaum thought about it. Now going to get it back to Gilbert, who looks for 3. Drains it. Knights very much in this one. You just feel like they get frustrated. Anytime they go down in a game, they get a little bit frustrated.
Wow.
And we've got an exchange of 3s going on. Knights trailing by 4. But you just feel like even though they're still very much in this one, they'll get frustrated even when they're just 4 points down and start taking some unnecessary shots that just kind of give up possession in a way. Even here, you'd be happy coming away with a 2.
Yeah.
Trying to find range for the 3, though. Gilbert now going to step back, flips it over to Bucksbaum. And that's with time to work, about 20-something seconds. Bucksbaum able to get it back, get into Richardson. Looking for 2, and the Knights find it. See, that's a shot you're totally okay with for the Knights.
And that's what, at this point, Ezekiel probably needs to stick with. It's working because they've had several missed opportunities up under there that they would normally make.
Trying to drive down to the line, get it away, no good.
Patchell.
Knights able to get it back. And the last second shot not going to count. But the Knights and the Kings battling well. Both teams very much in this one.
Yeah, tough first quarter there. Good job by both teams. You guys watching on YouTube, go ahead and give a shout out. Let us know where you are watching from. Let us know the players you might be cheering for. Got quite a few people checking up, pulling it up on the site. Got quite a few people watching. Glad you guys are joining us. As we said earlier, we just got through with the women's varsity, one of the playoff games. It was really a semi-final as East Central defeated Ezekiel Knights. They'll move on to the finals. We have Benjamin's favorite. Do you know this band?
I do.
Hey, I always
ask me that. You asked me that last time.
I know, well, I know. So it's good when the younger generation knows.
We'll see how
as we get back underway here in the second.
Trying to step inside. Gilbert now going to fire it over to Bucksbaum, who gets
basically tackled.
I got like a knee to the face there as he tried to step inside. Looks like we might see tomorrow night in a UFC event. That's a pretty vicious little knee got stuck in there. Bucksbaum back underway. Now with it, going to get it back inside to Peyton Patchell. Kicks it over to Richardson, but a hand in there from the Kings. Gilbert trying to recover. The shot is up and good. Gilbert did a good job not to foul there, just to try and put him off a little bit as the Kings lead by 4. Still, though, for the Knights, you're happy with 2 if you can pick it up here. A little bit of a grab in there, nothing given. Shot goes up for 3 and is drained. Knights down by 1.
We'll take a 3 as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Just finding those good looks, I think, for the Knights is the biggest thing in this game.
Don't panic.
Don't panic.
Play
Find high-quality shots.
And you obviously see the strategy they're going with, so stick to that.
That one goes up for 3 and is drained by Wiregrass. That's a good response for a 3. Gilbert now with it. Going to come forward for the Knights, trailing by 4. Going to get the screen. Long range 3 goes, and it is good.
That was well beyond the line. If you can make them take them.
Absolutely. That one goes up for 3 for Wiregrass. Comes up short.
Richardson.
And Richardson claims the rebound. And he's going to get fouled.
Yeah.
4th foul called against the Kings.
Just kind of surrounded there. And
yeah, I think Richardson knew he had time just to get the ball away, but just maybe a little bit of lapse in judgment from the Kings there. Now Gilbert trying to drive, finds Peyton Patchell, who looks for 2. He's going to get fouled. And they're going to call it, I believe, an on-the-floor foul. And that is a 5th foul called against the Kings. Actually, they called it a shooting foul. I'm sorry. Nope, it is an on-the-floor foul. I thought Patchell was stepping to the stripe. 5th foul called against the Kings in this first half. As the Knights try and get this one back in play, finds Patchell once again, gets a shot away, and he's going to knock down 2.
Nice play there. Just Patchell kind of stood there and let everybody clear out of the way.
They actually called a foul against Peyton Patchell there. Once again, Peyton Patchell, pretty darn unlucky if you ask me. I mean, the referee never even really gave a signal. He blew the whistle, and that was about all we got. That one goes up for 3 off the mark from the Kings. They get it back in play, and that one's stolen away. Gilbert a chance to break. One-on-one opportunity in transition, and the Knights take the lead.
Looking back at that last foul real quick. Well, missed that, but there it is.
There it was. Yeah, I don't know about it. We've seen Wiregrass try and buy a few. I think they bought that one there. That one no good. Knights able to claim it, but that one got knocked out of the hands of Gilbert. Looking for the long 3, comes up short. And now with Richardson breaking, has got a speedy buck bomb to his left. Gonna use him. Knights lead by 3. That was maybe a little bit of a lapse in judgment from Wiregrass there. Had the break in transition, took the real long range 3 that you didn't really have to. And that one nearly stolen away by Bucksbaum, and that's going to be a timeout called by the Kings.
Ezekiel crowd here on their feet. There's a nice little rally going here.
Yeah, trail by 4.
Nice job coming into the second. Knights picking it up a little bit. Guys watching on YouTube. Got our friends watching from Australia. Friends watching from Slap Out, Titus. It's kind of like Australia.
Kind of, yeah.
No kangaroos.
No kangaroos. A few deer, though.
I think deer are the kangaroos
of
in Alabama.
Yeah, the South, exactly.
Get started back here with 5:17 left in the second.
Wiregrass trying to find some space inside. Now going to look to the corner for 3. That shot no good. Rebound tipped straight up in the air. Eventually collected by the Kings. Now going to try and fire this one back across. That one tipped also. Top of the arc. Looking for 3. Comes up long. Jen Morris collects the rebound. Got knocked down in the process. No foul called. But the Knights collect the rebound. Now with Gilbert stepping up. Looking for 3. Just off the mark, rebound collected by the Kings, but eventually stolen away. Richardson gets a hand in. It's going to be Wiregrass ball on the jump ball. Kings going to get it back, trailing by 3.
Got the fans watching from Eufaula, cheering for the Kings.
For the Kings, they've tried to really try and solve this scoring problem from range. We'll see what they try and work on here. Found a couple inside early, but it's very tough against guys like Patchell and Richardson, especially when you don't have the size on your side. That shot comes up off the mark, out of play. Knight's going to get the ball back.
I think his foot's just stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, I think so. Referee right on the spot calling that one.
Cheering out for number 13, who's on the court for the Kings right now.
Step back three, thought about it. That one tipped away. Gilbert lost the handle. Now an opportunity to break quickly for the Kings. And the bucket is going to count. And Jed Morris going to be called on the foul. Morris tried to get back and make it difficult. But the Kings able to convert, a chance to tie this game up with just under 4 minutes to play. Shot is up and good, and once again we have a tie ball game. Tie game. Now again, the Knights just still want to find ways to find the high percentage shots. Don't want to take the unnecessary ones. This one in the corner for Morris, looking for three, just off the mark. Not a bad look for Jed Morris, the uncontested three. And it's a good look for the Knights, who can shoot the three ball, but it's just shooting those really overly contested ones that I think ends up hurting them in the end. That one goes up for two for the Kings.
They've managed to get some good, like you said, get some good looks underneath and some high percentage shots.
Knights now with it. You know, they've converted some non-so-high percentage shots as well. Underneath, looking for Richardson. That one going to go out of play, going to be Knights ball. Substitution being made for Ezekiel. Christian Hester stepping on for Miles Richardson. Jed Morris going to get this one back working. Gets it underneath to Gilbert. Trying to find two. Couldn't quite collect it. And Wiregrass couldn't collect it either. Patchell stepping underneath, looking for two. Finds it, and the Knights once again take the lead. Wiregrass did a good job not to foul the big man there. This one in the corner. Wiregrass looking for three. Too long, and the rebound collected by Dawson Gray. Wiregrass tried to come with a quick response, but now giving the Knights an opportunity to try and cushion their lead. Gray stepping inside, looks for two, and once again they call a charge. Didn't quite get to see it on the replay, but Wiregrass getting a lot of those charges called.
Both teams with 5 fouls now to get 2:39 here in the second.
For Ezekiel, I think it's just more important who is getting the fouls. You don't want Richardson and Patchell collecting them. Jed Morris going to collect one there.
So here, Wiregrass had their cheerleading squad here.
First one is good. Jed Corns getting ready to check on for the Knights. He's going to step on for Jed Morris, who's collected a couple fouls. Second one is also good as the Kings lead by 2. Dawson Gray with it. Screen set from Patchell. Now going to get the ball underneath. Kicks it out to Gilbert. Thought about it from the corner. Going to step down to the baseline now. Gets it back out to Gray. Looking for two. Mid-range jumper too long. Foul called. That one called against the Knights. And it's going to be a 1-1. I think Christian Hester called with the over-the-back foul. Chance for the Kings now to stack onto their lead. That was kind of one of those spots like we were talking about where the Knights not taking the high percentage look, and it puts them in a little bit of trouble. Spann coming back on the court, which is good to see. Still a little bit of a limp, though. Miles Richardson coming on. Christian Hester making way. Going to be 1-1 here, so if they're able to knock down this first one, we'll get a second shot at it. Couldn't do it there. Richardson going to collect the rebound. Now going to get it over to Gray. Dawson Gray with it now. Going to step underneath, tries to find a lane inside, gets 2 points. Tie ball game once again. As we have under 2 minutes to go here in this first half of basketball. Screen set, looking for three. Off the mark. Rebound collected by Dawson Gray. Nice, just got to get it working a little bit quicker. Can't stand there and hold on to it. Pass cross, top of the arc, looking for three. Drained it.
Another long shot.
Yeah, Knights kind of put themselves in a little bit of trouble there, not working the ball quickly enough back down the court. Gray trying to respond with three of his own, just off the mark. And chance for the Kings to come forward. Out into the corner, looking for three, drained once again. Wiregrass lead by 6. Under a minute to go now. We'll see how the Knights respond. Still just don't want to take any sloppy shots. That one for three, that one off the mark.
Yeah, you got to just keep playing your game, and I certainly don't want to give the Kings other opportunities at this point because we get down to 45 seconds.
Some of those wasted opportunities, and they're not necessarily turnovers on the stat sheet, but they kind of almost turn into turnovers when you can't collect rebounds. Good job by Richardson there. Now with Gray trying to come down this near sideline. Realizes he's got a man sneaking up trying to pick his pocket. Going to get this one over to Richardson. Top of the arc.
Down to 23 seconds here.
Gilbert now with it. Tried to get that one into Gray, but just into his feet. Now an opportunity once again for the Kings to come forward. Going to flip this one back, top of the arc, looking for three. Nailed.
This is where you just don't want to.
And Gray lost a handle on it. Going to go out of play. Going to be Kings ball once again.
A couple of sloppy possessions here at the very end. Cost Ezekiel a little bit.
Yeah, you could say it's been a 9-point cost. This one down to the corner. That's going to be a foul called against Gilbert. Going to be 1-1 once again for the Kings. I think the key for the Knights in this game is just keep possession away from the Kings. The more opportunities they have to shoot, the more likely they are to heat up. I think you just get, and most of those possessions are coming off of rebounds from shots that are just a little bit wayward at times. And it just gives the Kings a lot of opportunities to shoot the ball as they lead by 10.
Yeah, I know it's the possession. We were tied probably less than 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, they knocked down a three, and then the Knights tried to respond with one, and a couple wayward shots later. That's
no foul.
No foul given. Now with Carnes looks for the last minute three, drains it.
Jed Hard with a buzzer beater on the replay. That is worth another look. We'll take a look at that again.
He had Gilbert calling for it, but just decided to do it on his own. And
that certainly helps going into halftime. As
he will never let anybody live that one down.
He'll probably he'll save that video. So with that, we're going to go to a halftime. It's about a 10-minute halftime. We've got a clock up there with the score counted down. We'll come back with about a minute left as we get started back in the third quarter as Wiregrass leads Ezekiel Academy 37-30. We'll play you guys some a local band here in a second as we take a halftime break.
you believe's the American way. And you best believe I'm American made. Danny grew up down the street from me. What's his daddy's garage built back in '63. A wife and 2 kids, 1 more on the way. Susan loves her man a lot. They both know they're all they've got, but they know they'll make it someday. He loves his cowboy boots and his old blue jeans. Susie since they were 16. He knows he'll still till his dying day. She loves Sunday school and his old tattoo. Remembers the day when they said I do. They stand tall, they believe in what they say. Man, you best believe they're American made. So let's raise our glasses to the sky, to those that died for you and I, in the land of the free and the home of the brave. So take the hand of the one you love, say a prayer of thanks to the Lord above. Be proud you are living here today. We love baseball games and apple pie, fireworks on the 4th of July. We know how to work and we know how to play. We put a man on the moon and sang blue suede shoes. Nothing together that we can't do. It's a fact and that's the American way. And you best believe we all know it's true. We're so proud to be American men.
Back get started with the third. We ended that last one with not with the backwards play. Last second shot there.
Yeah, Jed Carnes knocks it down from about a mile away. Knight's going to get it back underway now with Gilbert. Knight's trailing by 7, but very much in this game.
Yeah,
just have got to stop panicking in possession sometimes.
You're really only down. We was tied with up until the last 2 minutes of the.
This one fired out.
Second.
Jed Morris going to get it inside. Now back out to Morris in the corner, looking for 3. That shot comes up short. Rebound eventually off of the hands, I believe, of the Kings. Going to be Knights ball. Oh, he actually signaled the way of the Knights, but it's going to be Kings ball rather. I'm sorry. I definitely thought he pointed at the Knights, but I guess he signaled more that the Knights knocked it backwards that way. Wiregrass with their first possession of this second half. Looking for the long contested 3 off the mark. Rebound knocked around. Peyton Patchell able to claim it. Thought he got fouled, but nothing given. They're going to call him for a travel. I'm sure we can watch. I think he thought he got grabbed from behind. Nothing given. Going to be Kings ball. Kings get it back in play. Top of the arc, looking for 3 off the mark. Richardson tried to collect the rebound, getting it knocked around. Kept in play by the Kings, but only into the hands of Peyton Patchell. Has got Gilbert on his left, going to use him. Good recovery defense, though, by the Kings, not letting the Knights get forward quickly in transition. Now going to get it over to Dawson Gray. Screen set by Patchell to free up a little bit of space, and they're going to call a charge once again. I don't know. There's just not a lot of contact in that at all. That's the third time Kings have got a charge called against them that I feel like was a little bit light, but I guess referees are going to call it how they're going to call it. Screen set to try and free up a little bit of space. That's a moving screen. Yeah. Still not going to call anything, though. Rebound knocked around. Dawson Gray able to come down with it. He got fouled. I don't know if we got that moving screen on replay, but the way the Knights going to get the ball back. First foul called against Wiregrass in this second half. Knights trailing by 7. Going to want to get their scoring started. Gilbert tried to step underneath, lost the handle on it, but Dawson Gray able to pick it up and finds 2.
Heads up play.
Long ball forward, though, for the Kings, and they couldn't finish.
Nice job by Gray, saving the ball, getting the ball in. The Kings back down quickly. But
2 points for the Knights there, pretty much.
They need to.
This one in the corner. Morris trying to get it back to Patchell. He gets fouled.
Still, you don't have to get.
Don't have to rush.
No, you can.
A lot of ball to be played here. Down by 5. You're very much in this game. If I was Coach Bob, you just got to tell him, look for those high percentage shots. 3 goes up, just too long. That's not a bad shot. I mean, it's the open 3. You just don't want to shoot the contested ones. Now a chance to step underneath. That one got tipped around. Good recovery defense by the Knights. But the thing is, you're only going to keep Wiregrass quiet for so long. You've got to collect a couple points of your own to try and cut into this 5-point deficit.
Empty possessions by the other team.
This one in, looking for 3, and is knocked down. Wiregrass get on the board for the first time in the second half. Gilbert coming down for the Knights. Still not panic time, though, for Ezekiel. Very much in this game. That pass collected by Miles Richardson. Now going to step up inside, gets a shot away, finds 2.
Nice job, even though off balance, getting the ball up and getting a shot off.
Yeah, and that's what those big men can give you underneath.
Yeah.
You've definitely got the size advantage against these Kings. That shot goes up for 2, no good. Knights able to collect the rebound. 2-on-2 break at the moment, but Knights going to slow it up. Now going to step underneath. Got that one still in possession. Now going to get it to Gray, who looks for 3. That one off the mark. And that's one of those high percentage shots that we're talking about. Just not the best look for Ezekiel. Now on a fast break opportunity coming for the Kings.
Knocked
and that's
away.
going to be a foul called against Gilbert. Bucksbaum coming on, Dawson Gray checking out. Six-point game at the moment. Knights chiseled into this lead by 1 point so far. Kings led by 7 at the half. That shot goes up off the mark. Richardson able to collect the rebound. Going to get it to Gilbert now.
Another opportunity here for Ezekiel to
try and cut
back
this
into the
lead.
lead. No reason to rush.
Richardson going to step forward, gets it back to Gilbert, top of the arc. Now going to look for three. Just off the mark. Rebound. Locked around. Peyton Patchell kept it in play, but found a Wiregrass player. Good job by Gilbert, though, to knock it forward. Now finds Morris. Richardson has Patchell, going to use him. Gets two for the Knights. Great play by Ezekiel. This long ball forward, and Knights going to let it go.
Yeah, we just missed that on the replay, though. Quickly, the Kings came back in, threw it down, went off one of the players, and again, Ezekiel.
With a little bit of momentum now. They trail by 4. Gilbert going to get it over to Richardson. Richardson looking over some options.
Really
has a little bit of lane to run. Now going to try and do some work inside. Just off the mark. Good rebound, though. And Knights get 2 more. The two big men connecting there. Peyton Patchell got a hand on that one.
To bring it within 2.
Thought about it. Now going to kick it underneath. That's going to be 3 seconds in the lane, though. And going to be Knights ball. Coach getting a little bit of a talking to by the official. I think he thought there was going to be an over-the-back foul called. Actually, I'm sorry, that wasn't a 3 seconds in the lane. That was a foul called against Bucksbaum, I believe. Kings get this one back underway. In the corner now, looking for 3. Comes up short. Rebound, though, collected by the Kings, but Peyton Patchell able to collect it the second time. Bucksbaum now with it. Knights just want to slow it up here. Don't have the numbers forward.
Gets
out of bounds. The Knights just got to slow it up a little bit there. Get numbers forward and find an option. You give the Kings a free possession back there. I understand the Knights want to get forward and tie this game kind of in a hurry, but there's plenty of time to do that. That one goes up for 3 and is drained. Wiregrass turning it into a 5-point lead now. That's going to come forward. Gilbert with it. Now with Richardson. Gets it back to Gilbert, who looks for 3. Just off the mark. Rebound knocked around. Jen Morris got a hand in on it. Couldn't collect. And the Kings now are going to slow up possession a little bit.
Good job by Ezekiel getting back and
resetting quickly on defense. That one nearly stolen away. That shot goes up for 2. Going to be a foul called on Peyton Patchell. Well, the Knights looked like they were back in it for a moment, but the Kings starting to recollect a little bit of that momentum as they knock down their first one from the stripe. Dawson Gray checking on. Mark Bucksbaum coming off for the Knights. Second one up also good. 7-point game. Dawson Gray now with it. 2:40 to go. Now Gray going to step inside. Gets it back over to Gilbert. Kicks it to Morris. Looking for 3. Just off the mark. Rebound just out of the hands. Peyton Patchell couldn't quite reach it. And once again, the Kings chance to come forward on an empty Knights possession. Using the screen, trying to free up a little bit of space. Now going to drive down the baseline. Shot goes up, and it is good. And just like that, the Kings once again have a 9-point lead. A lot of hard work by the Knights undone. Gilbert now going to step underneath for the Knights. Tries to find 2. I think he got fouled in the process there. Hard to hear the referee's whistle up here with his headphones on, but Gilbert going to take a trip to the stripe for 2. I think it's the first shooting foul the Knights have had in this second half. Jake Carnes looking like he's getting ready to check on for the Knights. Gilbert with 2 chances here at the stripe. Knocks down his first. Jed Morris checking out. Jed Carnes checking on. Second one also good from Gilbert.
Brings it within 7.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Hey y'all, it's time to freshen up your wardrobe with only one click. Vivian O'Neill now has an app.
You can find our app by searching Vivian O'Neill in the Google Play Store or Apple App Store. And once you have downloaded the app and registered for a Comment Sold account, shopping is as easy as the click of a button.
Be sure to download our app today and shop where style has a name, Vivian O'Neill.
Getting set to get started here. Minute 53 left in the third. Good crowd watching on YouTube. You guys go ahead and give a shout out to who you might be watching, where you may be watching from. You've already done it as Kings bring the ball back down with a 7-point lead.
Yeah, Knights have given a good account of themselves here tonight, but just have had a couple of moments where the Kings have gone on runs and they've just still kept them at arm's length. Kings now trying to find a matchup that they like. Good defense by the Knights, though. This one going to go up for 3. Comes up short. Rebound collected by the Kings, though. And they pick up 2 more. Gilbert now coming forward for the Knights, trying to find a little bit of space to work. Kicks it out to Carnes, who looks for 3. Just off the mark. Richardson. Good rebound. Gilbert now, who looks for 3 of his own. Just off the mark again. And the rebound eventually collected by the Kings, but not easily. Dawson Gray with a steal and a chance to go up for 2. Finds it. Good work by the Knights there. Kind of put in a little more of that dirty work, trying to press the Kings as soon as they pick up possession. 47 seconds to go now. Knights trailing by 7. Chance to come forward, and that's going to be a foul called against Gilbert. 5th foul called against the Knights. Kings get this one back in play. Looked like they ran a little bit of a space clearing play, but
nobody
didn't really need it.
Nobody was there. 30 seconds left here in the third.
Looking for 3. Comes up short. Payne Patchell collects the rebound. Now going to step forward. 20 seconds to go. Patchell going to step underneath now. Going to try and do some work inside. Pulls a fadeaway jumper. No good. And now an opportunity for the Kings to come forward.
Left.
Going to step inside. Good defense by Patchell there. Still not allowing the drive to the baseline. That shot goes up for 3 off the mark. And we will go into the fourth. The Knights trailing by 7.
We'll pull up Seppi's box score here and take a look.
Yep, should have the same. Yeah, both teams with 12 points here in the third quarter. Knights felt like they did a lot of hard work in there, but just had a little run there where the Kings got away from them. And they got some work to do here in the fourth quarter if they want to try and make it to the final.
Still no reason to panic, play your game.
Yeah.
There's been plenty of opportunities here.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities for the Knights. And the Kings offense not necessarily lighting the world on fire. Only 12 points scored in that third quarter, but your offense has got to produce. And once again, it's like we said at the beginning of this game, just trying to find a couple more of those high percentage looks. We'll see how this game shakes out.
Yep.
Fourth quarter, Knights trailing by 7. A chance in the final on the line.
Yep, last game this season for one of these teams, and other team will move on to the finals, ACSC championship.
Has to be said, the Wiregrass probably the out-and-out favorites to win the tournament. Knights giving them a good run for their money, but we'll see if they can pay it off. Kings with a 7-point lead. Kings going to get this one back underway.
grab a copyright violation there by YouTube for that, but
probably, but that's all right. This one, that's going to be a foul called against Richardson. Knight's not going to want to give him any more fouls coming down the stretch. 6th foul. Do not want to let them start shooting 1-and-1. Not this early. This one gets back in play. Knights going to have to press a little bit. Wiregrass know that the Knights can come forward and probably going to want to eat up a little bit of time. The double screen used this time. That shot goes up off the mark. Rebound collected for a moment by the Kings, but Richardson able to come down with it.
Good job by Richardson to finally end up with that ball.
Gilbert with it. Now going to get pressed in the corner with Bucksbaum. Now a Patchell. Got it knocked out of his hands, but able to pick up the loose ball. Should be Knights ball. $7:19 to go here.
Dawson Gray inbounding.
Finds Payne Patchell, who finds some space underneath, gets a shot away just off the mark. That's a tough one to finish, that little mid-range jumper over the head of a Wiregrass King defender. Wiregrass in no rush whatsoever here. They know that they have a lead, but it's not the most solid lead, not what they're used to. Trying to drive underneath, now going to kick this one top of the arc, looking for 3, and is drained. Wiregrass are off the mark in this 4th quarter. Knights coming forward, trying to find some offense. Dawson Gray now going to step inside, tries to kick it underneath to Peyton Patchell. That pass too tall. Wiregrass once again with it. Now I imagine going to take up as much clock as possible with a 10-point lead.
Nope, no shot clock here. So as long as you can hold on to the ball.
Going to try and drive inside. Going to kick this one to the top of the corner. That one off the mark. Richardson, I thought he got fouled there. Nothing given. Now a chance for Gilbert to step up underneath, looking for 2, and the Knights claim it. Wiregrass trying to recover and come back quickly. Try and reestablish that 10-point lead. Going to try and make it 11. That shot comes up short. And they say he got fouled on that shot.
I'm not sure where that.
I'm sure we can maybe have it on the replay, but we can get a second look. First one in and out.
Here it is right here.
Yeah, I did not see anything in that one, to be honest.
No contact, but.
Second one does go. I think Gilbert really unfortunate to be called with that foul, and that also puts Wiregrass in the bonus as they knock down the last 2 and make it a 10-point game. Honestly, I think Wiregrass did a good job of buying that last foul. You saw the shooter flinch a little bit kind of after the play had already happened. Gray now with it. Finds Richardson, now going to try and step underneath, gets it back out to Gray. Good defense there by the Kings trying to cover up the big number 0. Gray now with it, going to try and find some space, gets it to Richardson. Fires it across, Gilbert in the corner looking for 3. Too long, that one out of bounds, going to be Kings ball. Ten-point game at the moment. Kings calling for everybody to slow it down. Going to try and step underneath now. Still with possession, gets the underhanded shot away, and it is good. Gilbert going to kick this one back out to Richardson now. Finds Mark Bucksbaum with the mid-range, no good. Patchell with the rebound, going to get fouled, and no idea how that one didn't go down.
I mean, the ball
just did not want to go for him. That's the 4th foul called against the Kings. 2 chances at the strike for Peyton Patchell. Knights kind of starting to hang on now. Going to need a couple of points to start going for them. Only 2 points scored in this 4th quarter. And that stat still stands at the moment. Jen Morris coming on. Mark Bucksbaum checking out for the Knights. Patchell second, a little too strong and no good. Kings now in no rush whatsoever in the bonus and having the Knights trailing. That one goes up for 3 and it is drained. Kings with a foot in the final at the moment. We'll see if the Knights can try and find something. That one goes up. Richardson claims a rebound. Just trying to maintain possession. Got the shot away. Couldn't find it though. And Kings able to get it out of a little bit of a press. 4.5 minutes to go now. No rush whatsoever from the Kings. Jen Morris now stepping up. Step back, goes up, no good. Rebound knocked around. Kings able to collect. Peyton Patchell comes down with it. And gets it out to Gilbert now. Trying to find a little bit of space. Going to be Knights ball. Now with Gray. Trying to step into some space. Gets it out to Patchell. Good pass inside.
Nope.
No foul called. Patchell once again collects it. That one no good. That ball knocked around. Loose ball picked up by the Kings, but I think the Kings might have called a timeout to try and save a possession, even though they would have got it for it either way. But
3:42 left here in the fourth as we wind this semifinal game down. Winner of this goes on to the finals. I mentioned earlier, Ezekiel JV boys last week won the championship here. Women's varsity for Ezekiel finished up tonight. A loss to the Patriots, who will move on to the finals.
Yeah, Knights.
And Knights got a big deficit here with 3:42 to try to continue their season.
Yeah, they trailed by 7 at the beginning of this quarter, but now trailing by 15. Been outscored 10-2 in this fourth quarter. Just, you feel like panic starts to creep in early in the fourth quarter, and once that happens, it's always a tough road back for the Knights. Kept it close for a long time, but going to need a little bit of a miracle to try and get back into this one. Going to be Kings ball.
You guys watching, if you want to just winding down this season for one of the teams, give a shout out to a player or team. Give a thumbs up if you're enjoying the broadcast.
Foul going to be called there. Jen Morris called for it. I think Kings just kind of maybe trying to initiate some contact and using the most of it for sure. Going to be a 1-and-1. First one is good. Second one is also good. Knight's going to get it back. 3.5 minutes to go. Gray coming forward for Ezekiel. Now going to try and step into some space. Finds
Makes
two.
the basket.
Kings now trying to come forward. And no travel called there. A little bit of a surprise as they knock down 3 more. I think Kings maybe got away with one there and found 3 points to pay it off. Gilbert now with it. Going to fire it back across. Finds Morris looking for the long 3. Just off the mark. Peyton Patchell picks up the rebound.
It gets.
And they call him for the foul. Actually, I'm sorry, they called the Kings with a foul this time. Usually you see Peyton Patchell get called with something underneath the bucket. Knights looking for the mid-range jumper. Patchell comes up just short. Richardson able to collect and finds 2 more for the Knights. See, I feel like the Knights just missed a little bit of an opportunity here. Able to find some scoring inside.
Yep.
Just didn't use it, I don't think, to their fullest advantage in this game.
A couple little droughts by Wiregrass they didn't capitalize on.
That shot goes up for 2, and the Kings find 2 more. I don't know, whenever you play against a team, it's kind of like whenever you watch teams play against Bama in football, is you just got to take away their time of possession. The less chance they have to score, and the less time they have to work with the ball, or just, I guess, the less opportunities. You know, I don't even know if it's as much about time, but just the more Wiregrass gets to shoot, the more and more likely they're going to start heating up, which sounds like an obvious thing. And for Wiregrass, it really paid them dividends to try and steal away a couple of possessions, especially at the end of that second quarter.
Patchell back to Dawson, bringing it down.
Good pass
Richardson
inside, and the Knights find 2 more.
Nice
That's the offense I expected the Knights trying to come out with in this game, but just has not played out that way for them. Gilbert now stepping up as first man on defense. Jen Morris now playing a little bit of defense. That shot going to go up, no good. Kind of sandwiched in between 2. And that foul called against the Knights as they trail by 16.
Ezekiel soccer, I guess, will be starting up. Baseball, I'm not sure if it's.
I think both.
They're starting up here shortly.
Baseball's not really my sport, but I know soccer season does start up soon.
You could announce baseball. Would not be your forte. No.
Definitely not. Second one comes up long. Richardson battles for the rebound. Going to end up in the hands of Dawson Gray. Going to shoot the long 3 off the mark. This one back in play quickly. 1:17 to go. Now just going to slow up possession. Dawson Gray gets a hand in there. Going to end up getting called for the foul. It's the 10th foul called against the Knights. Going to get 2 here no matter what. First one is off the mark. Substitution being made for the Knights. Christian Hester coming on. Gilbert making way. Senior Christian Hester going to get his final few minutes along with the rest of these seniors for the Knights. All 5 of them out there are seniors for this Knights team. Second one is good. Great, now going to come forward. A little over a minute to go.
Some of these Buckspaw, who was part of the championship JV team a couple of years ago.
Richardson looks for 2, knocks it down.
Nice job.
Big man showing some touch down low. Kings just going to try and eat up as much possession as they can. And that one poked away, and that's going to be a foul call, and that's going to be against the Kings. Mark Buxbaum, I'm definitely not going to let anyone relax in this game.
Way to play, Mark.
Substitution being made for the Kings here late on this one. As the Knights get this one back underway. 40 seconds to go. Gray trying to step underneath. Finds a good pass to Christian Hester, who just couldn't convert. Going to be Kings ball. They get this one back underway quickly. Now just going to have a little bit of possession time as we get under 30 minutes to go. Kings get it back, and that's going to be a foul called. Peyton Patchell looking a little more in his element there.
Patchell, Richardson, A couple of the other guys on the football team that won the state championship.
Yep,
this
Christian
year.
Hester also on that
Yep.
state championship winning team.
Baumgartner, who's injured tonight.
Of course, one of the coaches stepping in this year for the Knights is Hunter Bowden. Also, a state championship winning head coach, or one of the head coaches, defensive coordinator for the Knights. Second one up off the mark. Richardson able to pick it up. 17 seconds to go for the Knights. Good ball handling skills by the big man. Now going to step back, free up a little bit of space, gets it over to Gray, looks for the long three. That one off the mark. And Wiregrass going to pick it up, going to get the last possession of this game. Going to go, don't know if they called a foul, if they called that one out of play. And I think they called it a foul on Dawson Gray, and I think his night is done as he's already sitting on the bench.
Jed Carnes comes in for the last 2.5 seconds.
Well, the Knights ended up falling short.
Yep. Playing well in spurts, but not able to play a complete game.
Yeah, I think just whenever Wiregrass got any kind of momentum, the Knights panicked a little bit.
And you know Wiregrass at some point is going to turn it on, be able to hit from outside. So the number one team coming into this tournament.
Yeah, the second one in and out, and that's going to do it. Knights fall to the Kings, and the Kings will advance to the final. I feel like the Knights had a couple of opportunities in there to try and make this one a little bit tighter, but just falling short in the end, losing that one by 17. So
this will be our final broadcast for this year for basketball as we wrap this up as at least for the Ezekiel Knights. I appreciate everybody who's tuned in all year, watched, participated in the chat. To our friends over in all across the country, Montana, I believe, Australia. Good to hear from you guys on the chat. So we've had fun doing the broadcast. Congratulations to Wiregrass as they move on to the finals. As thanks to Brock Baumgartner, who's been running the camera all year long. Benjamin Baumgartner has been bringing you the play-by-play, remembering the rules, knowing the players, all of those things that I can't do. He also runs the scorebug and a host of other things as we get going.
Thanks to Earl Baumgartner for putting all this together, doing all the stuff behind the scenes that nobody really sees, but we certainly hope all of you appreciate the work he's put into this broadcast and able to shoot it out to a fair few people, I would say around the country, but also around the world. So we hope you guys appreciate it. But that's going to do it for the Knights season as they fall to the Kings 52-69. I think that's going to do it for our basketball season. We might see you during soccer season. We'll probably try and pick up a couple games in there. But I think until then, it's good night.